Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He'll be 20 to bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Loss of a yard. He's up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
So get it up to about the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Past the 30. He takes beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right, so often, in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out wide to Fuller. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Will Fuller. A gain of 4. It's 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
2. Out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do. Been doing, it hasn't been working.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5.
Turner gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 2. Brings 3rd and
on 3rd. Turner. They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Stopped short of the goal line. It's now 4th down and 1.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. A first kick now for Kareem Hunt. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Hunt is unable to get in on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to
doesn't see field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pushing on first down. Bounds just shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Bills.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Gain of 20.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is.
And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the ball back for a touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play result of his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt in that second. The former number 6 overall pick got the sack that time. Well, go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
If no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes when you know Orlando where Jonathan Coach. Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive,
turn to get back 11 yards, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, change the mentality this go around.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Third and long, it's Herbert. Incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Going on for Coates, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. 71 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. This defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score our home team 21, visitors nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. Get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here.
And also
in trouble, and he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action. action here in quarter number 3. The 33.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking, attacks in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to.
The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. It's turned, and he will get this one for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 20-0 now.
Makes the score our home team 28, visitors nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something now.
An offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever hasn't been working. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Field goal.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. I was just confused on that one.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zones, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zones, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zones, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zones, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on time for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
There on check down, but they'll get it back.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
First
Out of 11 on the play.
They'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
41-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Bring up second and 7.
Fighter on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
6-yard line. 5 yards on the
throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Xavier Howard on the tackle.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Turner. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end
touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard. Of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time.
Football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
And recover. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run and 2nd 4. On that one, and a first down.
First down, Giants.
It all concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
For about 4 down to the 37. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on. The 4 is dropped.
Complete to Austin Hooper. A gain of 15.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
He'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they're used to being dominant.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. The 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, going quickly, and Herbert completes it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando.
Minute before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now
ball care before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. To right where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. By Matt Jenkins, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick pass out wide. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for me.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. Put a stamp on. Dante Hall, 38 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Justin.
Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The foul at the line. Not to start. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off. Not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like...
Base, and he will take one home. It's a touchdown.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. It's that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yard line.
Gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for
about 30, 31-yard line.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
he goes. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
Just inside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambo is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Cameron Jordan.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
flat and complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
First down as he'll get to him at about the 33.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Take it down at the 36. Call it a 3-yard gain. And on 4 down, will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
With the score, Panthers 3.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here, back at the 47. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 44. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
6-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
The 31.
It a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So fourth down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will highlight touchdowns as of on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
First and 10 at the 27.
Up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
15-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Just shot of 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 5-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Will Fuller, as the first half is winding down, and his guys have taken the lead. They're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In that situation, they get a touchdown, they'll get another shot at to start the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading. Down to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it with our score 7-6 in a tough first down. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Six-yard line.
Ball on the return. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the great touchdown.
One thing you think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state. The ball, if you put it in the air.
Well, this is taken. And touchdown. second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time, then he heaves it downfield.
And 10 successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're kind of searching for that next. Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 75 yards. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Comes up toward the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside here. It's like I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points.
2nd and 12.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The 4-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Long, nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Play action. It's complete. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st. Shy of the mark, 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it, and turn to the side. And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the
zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They fake the handoff. Now turn. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Deep into enemy territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. After the big play, a chance to Panther touchdown. Dree Archer taking it in. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
The third.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yes, it does. I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they tried an onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if analysts are just starting to get involved in type of a risk taken. Sometimes there's different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Back now here on EA Sport. This one's still in his ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin. Out there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
At the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So first and 10 now from the 3rd. Been quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
21-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
The 14-yard line. 7 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 14 line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, no gain on the play, and it's down.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on 3rd and 3. First down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The question, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them a late lead. For the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to charge back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Our home team 28. Visitors 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 17-yard loss.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a cut. That's Fuller. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? To it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. It's 2nd down now after the incompletion. Comes up empty, and with that, well, going into the final play of this game.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walk there with the whole team and we ride now. Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all. Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I done got it. See my goals. Miley Cyrus, private jet.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail, cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With a stiff on, spin move in zones. Go, from sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff on, Must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They run a route, I leave them outline when I hit.
We the stiff on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We the stiff on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. Step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, sucker if y'all in denial. I get the chip.
quiet if it's new. I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. Second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
their own drive. But instead, third down.
Incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Third down for the Pats, 53 yards. That pass was heavily defended on third down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game. And when rallies, they discuss it prior to everyone knows their role. Created turnover.
3 to 5. Bit of a surprise. They ran on 3rd and medium. Pretty the right call.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd and goal from the 1. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Pats have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. Consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute our blocks.
Just across the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
Out of a 28.
Carl Lawson on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup.
Working across midfield.
That's good.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. for it. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
The 34-yard line.
Played. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
That goes down to Patriot sack. Montez Sweat in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the that led to
for Jefferson downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
To the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him. React to it and pull in the interception.
They're incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42. Come up 2nd and 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Goal at the 10-yard line.
The 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to pass attack as a lot of receivers, tight end, because they're
it's at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a goal score opportunity. So Christ hurted, but now in the middle field, and I don't think he got there. Defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
The 1-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
The tackle.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2. The line scrimmage and taken down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swelled up on that play.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well. Don't fumble the football.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well. Dropped inside the 20. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of
he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. In the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right downfield and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So only as they kick it away. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense is now 3-yard gain there. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Third.
Jared Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 2.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Some 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the NFL. That option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural read.
Coupled to the 44. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
36-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. I guess
range, punt, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
A 23-yard run. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off goes. Taking it about. Tackle being right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line. They had a great driving last time. It was to the ball and have it at the 36-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver. I'm available. He's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. Pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
But that's about all as he's taken down.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well. Well, you not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be the pass to line ready to go. And complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal
Edwards 4 yards.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Patriots.
So the Patriots with a football as a reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Inside the 35-yard line. Now this game 13-yard time and another first down.
First down, New England.
Hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and they popped it free.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one. Tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
There as he stopped up Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 41-yard line.
The Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Lead to a new set of downs.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to.
Down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Comes up 2nd and 4.
Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A yard. Brings up 4th down and 1. Tonight's
so celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win down.